This video is presented by Western and Southern Financial Group, a game plan for your financial future. Every great team starts with a strong foundation, and your future should too. With life insurance built like a championship roster, Western and Southern helps protect what matters most so you can focus on winning today while planning for tomorrow. Whether you're just starting out your journey, building your dynasty, or ready to retire like a champion, Western and Southern has the right play for your life stage. Visit westernsouthern.com to get your free life insurance quote today. Western and Southern, built to win. Jets and the Jags. Don't have to spend a ton of time on this one. Jacksonville absolutely destroys the New York Jets here. 48-20 was the final score. Top 5 graded players that we had for the Jacksonville Jaguars is the winners of this game. Safety Antonio Johnson with a 93.8. Offensive tackle Cole Van Lanen stringing together some good games here. 80.5 overall grade. Safety Andrew Wingard with a 79.5. Running back Travis Etienne Jr. with a 78.8. Defensive tackle Matt Dickerson with a 75.6. Trevor Lawrence a 93.5. Feeling it, Dalton. He is feeling it down the stretch.
Wheeling and dealing in Jacksonville, man.
Your New York Jets, top graded player, safety Malachi Moore, 78.6. Running back Isaiah Davis with a 74.8. Wide receiver Isaiah Williams with a 74.6. Defensive tackle Harrison Phillips with a 73.5. Wide receiver A.D. Mitchell, 67.4. Brady Cook in this game threw his first touchdown pass of his NFL career. 53.3 overall grade there for him on the day. Dalton, stats told the story.
Well, there's plenty of stats we could go about it with, but really the story is Trevor Lawrence. And if Trevor Lawrence is going to continue to play at this level, the Jacksonville Jaguars are as dangerous as any team in the AFC. This is what they were waiting on, the vertical passing ability of Lawrence to come out and just the confidence. We talked last week so much about how he attacks the defense now all of a sudden. It doesn't look like he's timid to throw balls into tight windows. He's taking his chances. It's like Liam Cohen did. You know how Jim Harbaugh hits his quarterback's shoulder pads and gets them all hyped up before? It's like Liam Cohen started doing that the last couple weeks with Trevor Lawrence, but you just look at everything all around in this game for him. 92.5 passing grade, 330 passing yards, 5 touchdowns, 3 big-time throws, running the ball well this season, 51 yards and a touchdown on the ground, and doing just truly historic stuff in this game. I mean, for a 48-20 win, obviously taking care of business against the Jets team, and you're in a division race now with the Houston Texans with this AFC South title on the line. But, I mean, you just look at Trevor Lawrence's performance. This wasn't some normal good performance. This was insane. 6 total touchdowns. How about the first player in NFL history with 300, I think it's also with 350 or 300 passing yards, 50 rushing yards, 5 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown in the same game. I mean, now when you're talking about, okay, we're going to get Trevor Lawrence on such a heater that he's doing historic things in the passing game and with his legs for that matter. It seems like this year he's more confident in his scrambling ability than ever. And I think now you look at the hot streak that he's on. If he's going to stay this hot, they're going to be very hard to beat. Their defense is really good. The secondary is really good. They force turnovers. And, you know, I want to really expand on that hot streak, okay, over the last 3 weeks that we've really seen. When you pull up in premium stats, Trev, one of my favorite things to do is, okay, let's not just look at the entire season, right? Because that might not tell you, you know, what have you done for me lately. We can look at the last 3 weeks, right? So, I mean, you look at over the past 3 weeks, a 94.2 PFF grade.
Yeah.
Highest graded quarterback in football over the last 3 weeks. 9 big-time throws, 0 turnover-worthy plays, 9 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. I mean, if any quarterback in the league plays like that for an extended stretch, you're going to get a team that's really good. But this Jacksonville team that we know can run the football, that we know now can throw it vertically when Trevor's throwing it this confidently, that we know is a solid pass rush with Josh Hines-Allen, and they've been great in coverage for most of the year. This is a dangerous team. I think these both, we're going to talk about the Houston Texans in a minute, but both of these teams out of the AFC South are extremely dangerous with both of their quarterbacks playing like this. But Lawrence playing at this level, this is what we've always hoped for, right, out of a former first overall pick. And this is what Jacksonville's always hoped for. If he can sustain this into the postseason, they're as dangerous as anybody.
Yeah, this team is firing on all cylinders. My most impressive is just Liam Cohen and what he's been able to do over the last 3 weeks. Now, I don't want to take anything away from the players themselves because they're playing fantastic. When we go to Trevor Lawrence, just something to add on everything that you just said there, going back to the non-play action versus play action stuff. Remember, we talked about this 2 weeks ago. We revisited it last week as well. Lawrence on non-play action plays, when he is able to just look at things pre-snap, snap the football, get the ball, and the second that he does, he's reading the field. There's not okay, I'm snapping the football, I'm faking the handoff, and then, after a second and a half, whatever it is, now I'm bringing my eyes up to see, okay, where did everybody adjust pre-snap? Where did the safeties go? Which wide receivers are open? The second that he snaps the football, he is scanning the field. 90.3 overall passing grade on those 9 play action plays again this week. All 3 of his big-time throws came on non-play action plays. You guys can see that right there in Premium Stats. If you have that PFF Plus subscription, like Dalton was saying, you can even, dig into, okay, over the last couple of weeks, what does this guy look like? So you can see all those numbers there and break those things down in that way. But yeah, it feels like they're on a heater right now, and you want to be playing your best when we get to the last month of the season, as we get into the postseason. Right now, they are at the top of the division. They are in line to host a playoff game, and I certainly would not want to play the Jacksonville Jaguars right now. What's their schedule? What do they got? What are the last 3?
I know this
teams
week.
they got
this
here?
week coming, they have Denver, which is going to be a
yes.
whole lot of fun.
That's the way that Denver's playing right now versus Jacksonville. That's going to be game of the week type of stuff.
Denver, Indianapolis, Tennessee.
Okay, so
feel good about those last 2.
Feel good about those last 2. Is that in Denver?
Yes, in Denver, in Indy, and then home Tennessee.
Man, if you go into Denver and win that game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself heading into the postseason.
Is there, maybe unlikely, but is there quietly a 1-seed chance for this Jacksonville team if they win all 3 of those?
They'd have to win all 3, and then
the Broncos, I think, would have to lose another one.
So they'd have to lose 2 out of the last 3. But they get 1 on the Broncos.
Yes, they would get the
They would get the
tiebreaker.
Over
So
the Broncos.
in that scenario, you go Jaguars win out, Broncos lose to either the Chiefs or the Chargers, and then you might need New England to lose another. There's
wow.
One seed's not that far off the table for Jacksonville if they were to win this game in Denver.
Very good point. Most disappointing, the New York Jets. That's kind of it, right?
You don't have to tell me twice.
Yeah. They fired Steve Wilkes, their defensive coordinator, today. We knew that he was probably going to be gone anyways. They just did it now instead of waiting until the end of the regular season. But, yeah, any other words on the Jets, or are we moving on?
No, just most impressive on the others other than Lawrence real quick. When I watch this Jags defense, I just love what these 2 safeties, Antonio Johnson and Andrew Wingard, bring them, just the versatility they bring them to be. We've talked about a lot of good defenses having that one big nickel extra linebacker kind of guy there at safety. The Jags really have 2 of them, and they really have the flexibility in their defense to use them wherever they want. Johnson with a 93 coverage grade. Andrew Wingard was really good in this game, flying all over the place. So those 2 guys are 2 guys to watch, but especially Johnson. He's gotten to play more the second half of the year, and it's really made the middle of their secondary a lot better.
Everyone's got takes. Numbers have truth. And the truth is, most people are betting with emotion. Sportsbooks feed on it. TikTok gurus sell it. The hype machine runs on it. That's how you lose. PFF is different. You're betting with winning data. The same data trusted by all 32 NFL teams and the sharpest minds in the game. PFF betting tools take every prop, every matchup, every angle, and run them through our custom models. Built on the best football data in the world. What comes back is your edge. Simple, sharp, and built to win. Want to go deeper? PFF puts a pro-level analytics department in your hands, giving you the same insights teams use to find every advantage. Build your game plan with matchup analysis. Project every snap, every matchup, and every edge before kickoff. Because the smartest plays start long before Sunday. Hit rates show how a player performs against their prop and against defenses built the same way. It's the data that gives you real confidence in every pick. Next, Key Insights translates PFF data into the story behind every matchup, giving you the why that powers your bets. From coverage schemes to defensive looks, it's the context that turns raw numbers into winning decisions. When you're ready to take action, filter through every prop on the market and focus on the opportunities that matter, by game, matchup, or value. Then, shop for the best available line in your area and tap your book of choice to place the bet instantly. Everyone's got takes, but now you've got truth. Bet with data, win with PFF.